going to delay us any further. I'm going to go ahead and get started by telling us about that disclaimer that we normally put
Thank you,
prior to
Queen.
starting our videos. So Jimmie can move in time and Rufus and Miss Liz, Queen Liz, can give us the information. So participation in any cryptocurrency platform or trading platform that we reference here may involve financial risks. Some of the links that we share may be affiliate or third-party lists, meaning we make commission. So if you choose to participate or not, we want to tell you that no income or profit is guaranteed, and all information that we provide to you is for educational purposes only, not financial advice. We are not financial advisors. We're just giving you good information that was given to us. So with that said, if you can, my husband, Jimmie, take it away, King.
Awesome. We're going to thank you very much, Queen, for that. We're going to bring on Liz again. She's fantastic. Guys, if you missed last week, I have the recording. Please listen to it a couple of times, all right? There's been a lot of just hearsay about what cards work very well internationally when you're traveling around the world. And you need to have a debit card that's totally decentralized, where you can swipe that thing and bam, no matter what country you're in, whatever fiat is in that country, that crypto will adjust and you can use it. Hold on 1 second, guys. And it will not be declined. Okay, I've heard horror stories of people, they get these cards and they're not the Bancus card. That's what I'm trying to tell you. Bancus is at the top and they're having problems with some of these cards globally. Well, the Bancus card is elite. I think it's one of the very, very best, but I didn't have all the facts on how it worked until Liz came on and gave us a very good breakdown of how it works. So again, watch the first part. Okay, so if you haven't watched the first part, some of you are gonna be like, what are we talking about here? What I will do for Liz, if you want me to, Liz, I can put up those same screenshots, those same screens that we did before, those couple of videos, not videos, pardon me, the images where it talks about the fees and things of that nature. And then, yes, and then what I want you to do, Liz, if you can, we're going to just start taking questions because I had people just inboxing me and I couldn't answer their questions. All right. Yeah. But I don't want you guys to leave today until every question's answered. We have to, of course, we have to be on time. But before I do that, Liz, before I bring you on, guys, remember, we normally just talk about what wallets to use. I'm going to highly, highly advise you use the Trust wallet. That's my opinion. Why? Because whenever I add to it, it's pretty quick, depending on what part of the country you're in. Unless you're in New Jersey, I think in New Jersey, there's, in that area, they have a tough time allowing you to get USDT TRC20. But most of the people that are using these other ones, like Exodus and MetaMask, they're just a little more difficult to use. All right. With what we're doing with BG Wealth, I totally suggest you do the Trust wallet. Now I'm hearing, and I hope Liz can confirm this, I'm hearing that this card does take TRC20. That's what I heard. I want you to confirm that, but that's USDT TRC20. So what that means is when you get a withdrawal from BG Wealth, instead of you taking it to another platform, you can take it directly to the Bancus card, which is going to save you time, and
money, the fees.
Yeah. I mean, that's what Dion said. Dion's one of the guys that's actually got with Liz on this, but I want her to confirm it. But if we can do that, can you imagine getting a payout of $100,000? You just take it right to the debit card. Okay. IRS, Uncle Sam, those people they have nothing to do with what you're doing. If you have to move that money around, it gets centralized. They start tracking you. But this is a big benefit for us. This is a game changer. All right. Liz did a phenomenal. Liz, I got people, contacting me. Who is Liz? And I'm not giving out your information without your permission because I don't want, sometimes here's what I've learned about social media. You can have a ton of good folks, and then you have a few that are stalking, and you give them your phone number, and you can't get rid of them. So what we're going to do is we're going to set up some kind of system where, they go to you through a vetted platform to answer questions, because they can't all be on this call with us unless they're on the inner circle. Okay.
Right. This is for members only.
Yes. But I have to tell you, you did a phenomenal job. And I tell people, when you're speaking, you're trying to present something, keep it simple as possible. You don't have to be the greatest orator. Just keep it simple where people can understand it. Myron Golden said it best. He said, if you don't understand it, how can you tell me how it works? And if a 5-year-old can't get it, then you have a problem. All right. Presenting is all about simplicity. All right. Nicole, she's out there too. Nicole, you're a fantastic presenter because you get us fired up and it's very simple. A baby can understand it. So yes, ma'am. So what I'm going to do now is, so Liz, I want Arlene to read your bio one more time, but I want King Rufus to say something, and then we're going to share the screen. And guys, we're going to get right into the questions. I'm going to pull up my screen in a moment. But King Rufus, let us hear from you really quick, and then we're going to have Arlene read her bio, okay? You still there, brother?
Sorry about that. I'm here. How y'all doing?
Yeah, you multitasking. All right, King.
Yeah. Yes, sir.
Yeah.
I was like, Jimmie be catching me, boy. But you set me up good. I said, let me start running. I heard Jimmie say my name.
My man.
Yeah, man. I just want to say I really appreciate y'all guys putting this together, man. I was just telling some other guy I was talking to at the airport about our team and how, you know, I put this team together, and now this team is just doing its thing. I'm able to just sit back and listen in and jump in whenever y'all need me, man. That's such a blessing. I mean, because I've been trying to run teams on my own for so long, so it's so good to have a King Jimmie, a Queen Arlene, Queen Liz talk. It's just a blessing. So when they talk, I want to be right there to listen, soak up that information so I can, you know, spread it out to everybody else, man. So thank y'all. Oh, by the way, I'm still stuck here in Dallas.
Oh, wow. So, wow. Okay. All right.
Yeah, that's another story for another time.
Right. Wow. Okay. That's good.
But I'm still making it happen. I'm here for a reason. Two more people don't join our family since I've been in Dallas. So
congrats. Yes, sir. You're still working.
It's a reason. It's a reason. If I'm gonna be here, my body might be here, but my mouth can still run everywhere.
Oh, yes, sir. Yeah, your business is global. I know that's right. You set the bar very high, and so
thank you. I appreciate you, King.
You too, King. Appreciate you too, man. Thanks a lot. All right.
I'm going to jump right in, and I'm going to tell everybody about my sister, Queen Liz's bio. She is such a phenomenal woman to have gotten to know. I'm so happy that we are sisters together. We're believers working alongside in this business. So this is exciting. This is the reason why we love this business, is the partners that we have met, the persons. It's like God really orchestrated everything, okay? So I'll be very quick. Liz Diehl is a 30-year veteran in the affiliate marketing industry space. She has owned an international manufacturing and design company for 20 years. That is powerful. And is a partner in Certainty Management, a profit consulting based company. Sorry, tongue-tied there. A profit consulting company based in Henderson, Nevada. Love it, love it, love it. I am coming to Henderson to visit you, my sister. She enjoys family, traveling, and takes pride in helping others succeed. And that is the truth. Liz brought us so much wonderful information. So with that said, please, Liz, can you graciously take it away like you've always done? Thank you so much.
Thank you, Arlene. Thank you, Jimmie. And thank you, Rufus, for introducing BG Wealth to this group. So Bancus is exciting because it is the perfect marriage. It's the perfect pairing. With BG Wealth, we're able to earn our crypto. With Bancus, we are able to spend our crypto.
Wow.
Or reinvest crypto. It's powerful. The exciting thing, like Jimmie said, is that we can take our withdrawals directly from BG Wealth and move them directly to Bancus. Bancus does accept USDT. In Europe, it's USDC. But they do work with 3 networks: the Tron, TRC20, BEP20, and ERC20. So they do link up with BG Wealth perfectly, because we can move Tron, we can move Ethereum directly to Bancus. The other exciting thing is it's decentralized, as Jimmie said. This is powerful. This means that we can move our money without tapping into that centralized system. And that is powerful. The company is headquartered in Mexico City. They are working with the Bank of Mexico. They are global. This company has been around for 10 plus years, but in the beginning, they were doing all of the cybersecurity for Microsoft and Oracle in the Latin American countries. Oh, wow. So they have a wonderful background. So Bancus is new to them. So they are tapping Bancus into this already system that they have with over 250 employees around the world. They have seven different global headquarters, predominantly in the Latin American countries, but they were moving everywhere. They also have a headquarters in Spain. So lots of things are happening. I could go on, but maybe we could jump right to some questions, and that will help satisfy the needs of everyone on the call. So do we have some questions right off the bat?
I do.
I have a question.
Okay.
Let's race to the questions. Okay, so I wanted to know, I wrote it down. How long does it take to receive the Bancus debit card?
Well, the debit card, or I almost think of it as a prepaid card, you know, because we are loading the card to use the card. So think of it that way. We're loading the card to use the card.
Okay.
They have been going through updates and maintenance. Bancus started out with a Visa card and have switched to MasterCard because they have been getting more benefits coming through MasterCard, and it seems to be a seamless move with MasterCard. With those updates, they are quickly going to be sending out cards. In the past, it has taken 2-3 weeks for a card to arrive. Now, once this maintenance is finished, we should be getting our cards fairly soon. I mean, if you're in the US, they're shipping out of, I think, Texas, actually.
Okay.
You know, I would think still plan on a week or two for a card to arrive. We will know more once the maintenance is completed. Our president, Al Aarons, who lives in the Chicago area, left today for Mexico City. So he will be with the owner Alejandro, and they will be doing a Zoom sometime this week. We'll make sure we get that posted so you can hear directly from Al, our president, and the owner, Alejandro Castro. And I'm sure during that Zoom, they may give updates on this maintenance, etc. We have been holding off on ordering the card because we just wanted to make sure the maintenance was complete and that we didn't get involved in any glitches and trying to do something until the maintenance was completely satisfied. We should hear from Al about that today or tomorrow once he's there at the corporate headquarters. So we'll have the information on that. You can sign up for a card free. I mean, and then purchase your card. So that's nice to know. You can also, just like BG Wealth, you can sign up for free. You can enroll other people, earn referral fees, even earn the money for your card.
That's fantastic. That is fantastic. Yeah.
I want to go ahead and Nicole, I want to go ahead and get right into some of the questions. Esri, you had unmuted, and then the next person is going to be Blessed.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah,
thank you so much. Thank you. Yes, I already, Liz, thank you for doing this too, Liz. I already have the MasterCard in hand, but my issue is, do I have to get a new one when the system is up? And that's one. And since I ordered the metal card for the Visa one, I already have that in hand as well. Will I get a free MasterCard metal one since I've ordered the Visa one?
No, if you had ordered a metal Visa card, they will replace that with a plastic MasterCard. Now, know that the metal Visa card is still in play. It still works. So you're without just because they have moved to MasterCard doesn't mean the Visa does not work. It still is working. And when you go to your app, if you load money in the app, crypto in the app, it will work for either card.
Okay. And is this still under Binance, or can I use Tron with that card with the Visa?
When you are loading the Bancus to the Bancus app, you are loading USDT, and you can load either BEP20, TRC20, ERC20.
Outstanding. Oh, thank you so much, Liz.
Hey, Liz, real quick, can I ask Esri? He said he has the metal card. Did he activate it?
Yes, I did. Yes, I did. I did activate it. It's activated. Yes.
Oh, okay.
Good.
I was just gonna say, if you never did activate it, then like they told me in another Zoom, they'll send me another metal card. Were you in that Zoom, Liz, when they told me that?
Yes, correct.
Yeah, if you never activate it, which I never could, they're going to just send me another metal card with MasterCard on it.
Mm-hmm.
So that's for anybody out there who got a metal card and never got it activated.
You know what? I ordered my card about 3 months ago. I never got it. Arlene ordered the same time, and she got the plastic one. So I'm going to contact them to find out what happened. But Liz, what do you suggest I do? Just reach out to them?
Yes. Mm-hmm.
Okay. All right. I will do. We'll do. Okay.
Yeah.
Yep.
Mm-hmm. And Bless Nor Stress had a question. Can you please unmic, please? We want to hear. I love your name, Bless Nor Stress.
I like that. Yeah.
Yeah, if you could just unmute Mike.
Oh, that's Yolanda.
Yolanda. Oh, right,
Yolanda.
My queen Yolanda.
Yep.
Since I'm here, I do have the metal card, and I was on travel for a few months, and I came home, and I have the MasterCard in the mail. So,
oh wow, good for you.
I'm excited about that because I live in New York, and normally New York is last to get everything, and everything seems to be blocked and all the challenges. So my Bancus card was sitting here, which was a pleasant surprise. So thank you.
Nice.
Awesome.
Very
Thanks
nice
for sharing that with us.
Yes. There, Dr. Melba, you had your hand up also. If you can go ahead and unmic, please. Thank you, ma'am.
Yes.
Dr. Melba, the presenter, I saw your presentation. You were getting
beautiful.
Good for you. Yeah, but go ahead.
Thank you. You guys are stretching me. It's a good stretch.
Good.
Yes,
Good.
Okay. So Liz, my question is, and I'll give you some background. So I ordered the metal card, received the metal card, had problems activating. Al and Fred got with corporate. They got it activated. I was able to make a couple of purchases at a Wawa, so it does work. Then with all the transition I went through, it stopped working. They sent me a plastic MasterCard, and I've yet to get that activated. I'm having the same problem. Like, is there a number that I text on WhatsApp with corporate? Like, how do I get a hold of someone to activate the MasterCard and the metal card since they both are supposed to be active?
So I believe that once all of this maintenance and updates are done, that automatically our cards should be working. If they are not working for you after the go ahead is that the maintenance is complete, then your best plan would be to go to support and put in a support ticket and explain that you're having that issue. But we're hopeful that with this update and maintenance that it should activate all of the cards. So that's the goal. But
and I should go through support's email that I have from Al and Fred.
That's correct.
Awesome.
Yes.
Very good, ma'am. Thank you.
Awesome. Thank you so much for all these great questions. So I'm scrolling through just to see I don't miss anybody who may have put their hands up, because we also have some questions in the chat as well. Okay, we didn't miss anyone there. So Daquan Glover, he was asking how long do we think the maintenance is going to be? He said it took him 6 weeks to get his metal card, which is kind of the same thing. They just want to have an idea about the maintenance. So do you have any idea about how long this maintenance period is going to be?
Well, they really thought that this week it will be completed. And now with Al on his way flying to Mexico City as we speak, we should have the up-to-date on that as soon as he arrives.
Oh, okay.
So it's my understanding that it's this week, and it may be finished now. I don't know, but we will hear from Al and Alejandro this week.
Right. So that would mean everyone just kind of stay close to the WhatsApp chat, stay close to, I know Dion is also very active in the WhatsApp as well. So he's kind of our liaison and kind of giving us things in addition to Liz. And so, we'll all just kind of listen out and just be patient and get ourselves poised and ready to move forward. Sheila Hemingway, you have your hand up. Can you go ahead and unmic, please, and ask your question?
Yes, I'm unmiked.
Okay, awesome.
So, can this card be added to your mobile wallet?
Yes, they are working right now. It will have access to Apple Pay and Google Pay.
And can it work on all platforms? Like the prepaid cards work on most platforms? Because some specific merchants might, decline it or whatever. So I just want to know, does it work on all platforms?
There would be no reason that
that
it would not work on a platform, because we are working with a MasterCard or Visa card. So there should be no reason that it would not work. If it doesn't work, it would probably have something to do with the POS system at the merchant.
Okay.
It wouldn't be hard. Yeah.
All right. Yeah. And so next in the chat, we have John Umburu. And John asks, how much does a Bancus card cost to obtain it? And is there a minimum balance required to have on the card at all time? What are the safety? These are good questions. What are the safety protocols on the card? And are there any affiliate benefits that I get from sharing my Bancus link with others? So we talked about that last week, but if you can kind of touch on that really fast, Liz. I know I kind of spitballed a lot of questions there. So, but if you could let us know, please.
Sure. So the safety feature is that you have a little toggle switch on the app that you can toggle your card off. So if you know you're not going to be using it for a few days, toggle it off, just be safety. If you lose your card, toggle it off immediately.
Right.
Safety feature there. The cost of the card, a plastic card is $35 with a $15 shipping. So a total of $50. The metal card is $85 with $15 for shipping. So a total of $100.
Okay.
With the plastic card, the $50 total card, you may have a daily spending limit of $5,000. You may load a total of $150,000 to the card a month. For the metal card, you have a daily spending limit of $15,000 daily.
Good. Wow.
Your load for the card in a month is $450,000.
Wow.
We said before, if you have the metal card and you have a special purchase, you want to buy a car, you need $50,000. You want to put down a down payment or buy a home, you need $400,000. You can ask for a special one time, call it in and say, I need to make a $400,000 purchase. Please authorize. And they will authorize that for you.
Oh, that's fantastic. That's fantastic. That's good.
Very good.
Almost like a credit card. That's good. That's good. It's like having an Amex if you have, the crypto, because that Amex that a lot of people can't get, that charge card. This is fantastic. But back to you.
So the referral program, they have a rewards program and they pay in two ways. One way is that they pay on 3 levels. So if you purchase a card, you would get 10% of the cost of the card. So if someone purchases a $35 card, you get $3.50. And that is for your first level, someone that you bring on. The second level gets paid 15%.
That's good.
Gets paid 10%. And you might say, wow, I've never been in a company that pays more on the second level than the first. But they're doing that as an incentive and a reward for you to duplicate. So the duplication reward. So purchasing the card, you get 10% first level, 15% second level, 10% third level. The second rewards program is tied to when someone in your 3 levels on your team loads the card. And well, let me first say that when you load your card, Bancus takes 4% of the load cost. 3% of that goes back to Bancus, which is, they need income off of this card, and that is giving them sustainability. 1% goes back into the rewards program. So of that 1%, when you get paid every time someone on your team in your first 3 levels loads their card, on level 1, you get 0.285% of that load. Level 2, you get paid 0.43%. And level 3, you get paid 0.285%. So that's a small fractional piece of that load. But remember, we're in the compounding interest business. And what is it when you take 1 penny and compound it daily?
Yes.
A reminder that, little pieces add up over time. And so
that's right.
Beautiful thing that happens with Bancus is that we can get a little fractional piece of every single load.
Fantastic.
Nice, nice, nice. Nicole had her hand up again, and then I'm going to get back to the questions in the chat because we've got a lot of activity going on.
Right, exactly.
Nicole, can you go ahead and unmic my sister?
Yes. Is there an annual fee attached to the card?
No, nothing annual,
Love
nothing monthly.
Love it.
And you pay for the card, when you get it. It's my understanding that if you actually move $500 through the card in its activation time, all cards that come in have an expiration date of like a year and a half out. As long as you are putting at least 500 through that card in that year and a half, they will renew your card without a charge. If you're not using your card in that year and a half and you want to reactivate your card, I believe you're going to have to pay for your card again.
Okay. Thank you.
Okay. All right. And Alicia Ann, can you unmute my sister? She had her hand up there. Alicia, thank you. I've never seen you before.
Hi.
Hey, Alicia Ann, how are you?
Thank you.
Thanks for joining.
Good, thank you. Okay, so I have been a member of Bancus for a while. Now, I joined when Bill Toth was a part of it. So is that, what I'm asking is Bancus? Like, is there any other Bancus app? Because I have quite a huge team on Bancus already, but then we found out that, Bill was just scamming a bunch of people and had lost a lot of money using the Bancus name, which is a trusted name, but it turned out that, anyway, so I guess that's what I'm asking. Like, am I still up since Bill is gone and he's done his thing, he's riding off in the sunset happily with everybody's money, but is there only one Bancus app? Is there am I still a member of Bancus? Do I still carry the same team that I've always had? Is that making any sense?
It's kind of
apologize.
That's all right. I don't know Bill. I don't know that history. But yes, there is one Bancus, and it stands for the Bank of Us. There is one app. Now, I don't know if Bill, duplicated something or there was a scam involved. That I don't know about. And I suppose in today's world, anything is possible. But technically, we only have one app. We don't have tokens. I know that's a scam that goes around, get the new Bancus token.
Right.
That's not a thing. So yes, we do have to be careful. I suppose the best way would be for you to write to support at Bancus and just verify that your account and your team is for real. I'm not sure what else to say other than maybe do a little due diligence there and make sure that you are in the right Bancus system. But I would check in with support on that just to verify so you can go forward with confidence as you're continuing and sharing it with more people. And if not, then it sounds like you might need to cut bait and get a clean slate and sign up, with this wonderful team and move forward, even though that would be a tragedy.
Yeah, you're right about that, but then I might lose my team. And so, I just wanted to verify, is there only one Bancus app? Is there? Yeah. So, okay.
My knowledge, there's only one. Not to say that someone didn't, copy it or something, but check in with the Bancus support and verify that you're okay.
Okay. Thank you so much.
Awesome.
Yeah, that's the first time I've heard of something like that, but I'm glad it's not what we're doing. That's good. Thanks for clarifying.
Right. Liz, do you have how do you have a number for the Bancus support? Because if she go to the support where she's at now, that might be a fake support.
Oh, that's true. Yes. Let me let me look that up real quick.
Good question, Rufus. That was good.
Yeah, good point on that one.
You got a lot of fakers and scammers trying to, when they find something good, they try to latch onto it and steal and all that stuff. So, but we're going to make sure we get right. Yeah. But go ahead, honey. I'm sorry.
Dion, maybe I could ask Dion, can you put that in the chat since I'm answering questions? Because I'm sure you have that too at your fingertips. Would you be
Deihl, I'm sure he'll be able to go
He's
ahead.
been very active in the chat too. He's doing a good job.
Okay, good.
Yeah. Good. John, if you can go ahead and put that 800 number in the chat for support, please.
What is it that you need?
The 800 number for support for Bancus app.
There's a phone number and an email. So if you wouldn't mind,
if you put it in the chat. Right.
I don't have that one offhand, Liz.
Okay.
Offhand, but you know what? I remember just I was basically saying in the app, when you go through the app, we got to look everything through there to support. But they're actually
the thing is this young lady might be dealing with a fraud situation.
Right.
So we just want to make sure she has the correct Bancus app information. If you could post it directly from your back office, just so she could get that, because she want to verify, that she have the right support information.
Right.
I would be happy to give you my number, and I can check in directly and help you with that if you'd like. So if you would like to put your contact information in the chat, I'll copy that and I'll contact you directly. And maybe I can help make sure we can get to the bottom of your situation.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll make sure you get that too, Liz. Alicia, and she's with me. We lovingly call her Coach A. I was in another platform with her.
Coach A, thanks for joining us on our platform.
Awesome.
We really appreciate it.
So y'all gonna hear more from Coach A.
Fantastic.
She's in Nigeria now. So
really? Awesome.
Yeah, we finna make Nigeria crazy over there.
I bet. Right. Another coach. That's awesome. It's leaders, man. I love it.
Beautiful.
All right.
Jimmie.
Who is that?
This is Nova. I posted it in the chat. As far as all the emails, all the support numbers.
Oh, thank you. I see it here. 870-495-6965. 870-495-6965. All right. Thank you. Thank you.
Nice. And thank you so much. We also have Queen Nakia asked a good question. Can you withdraw cash from the ATM? I think we might have talked about it a little bit last week. Can you touch on that, please, Liz?
Yes, we certainly can use it at an ATM. Bancus does not have any charges when we're working with the ATM. However, remember that your bank or the ATM charges fees. So the ATM, the bank will have maybe a $500 limit. They may charge $3. I was actually at Walmart last week and thought I was just going to pull out a little bit of cash at the ATM inside Walmart.
Right.
Do you know they wanted to charge me $25 to do that?
Really?
What?
Really?
Yeah. I went, what?
Unreal.
That's crazy. Wow. Oh my gosh.
So I walked away from that ATM. So just beware. But yes, you can pull it out. And if the limit at the bank is at $500, you can go to another ATM and withdraw another $500. So, you're not limited. You're only limited by what the bank is telling you, not what Bancus is telling you.
Right. $25. That's absurd. Oh my goodness.
It was absurd.
Yeah.
Unreal. Okay.
But good to know that the cash is so liquid in hand. I'm going to get to some of these questions here, but I have a question. When you're doing a large transaction, like you mentioned before, that you can do 450,000, et cetera, how do they verify? Because you know how your name is not printed on the card. So how would your mortgage company or any other company, and I think this was a question that Nicole had, Nicole and I were talking about, we were like, I wonder how they verify, using that card. So I don't know if you have any insight on that, or if that's something I need to go directly to customer service on that.
I'm not sure. It's an interesting thought process, because I thought about that the other week and thinking, well, we tap our cards all the time.
Yeah, that's true.
Nobody sees our name when we tap our card.
That is true.
Absolutely. That's right.
Maybe it's the same process. I'd be curious to know.
I asked that question last week in regards to what you guys are saying. And Fred told me that we actually have control of everything inside the app. Even if you was to put the metal card inside the ATM and the card don't come back, that you can actually go in there and retrieve it, because they basically said in order for you, when you go to these regular ones, it's not going to recognize that heavy weight. And so when you put it in there, it might not come back.
Right, exactly.
Wow.
So basically, it's best to put the metal one in where you have total control, where you push it in and pull it out.
I see what you're saying. Okay, gotcha.
In the app itself, it would definitely, you have the information there. It doesn't have a name on it, but you actually control everything on that card through the app.
Oh, okay.
Nice. All right.
So as many cards as you want as well, too.
Love it.
Wow.
Love it.
You want 140,000 cash? Just go get your 10 ATM cards.
Hey, that's real talk. That's real talk. Let's see here. Let me continue on with the questions. Daquan said, pulling a metal card out when I'm at a restaurant feeling next level. Yes, with ATM withdrawal. Brett Haskell has a good question. So since this is considered decentralized, given the example of transferring 100K directly from BG into Bancus, does that mean that one would be able to completely forego paying taxes on that 100K, especially since it's decentralized? Am I understanding that correctly? Is that the case? This is unbelievable. If that's the case, this is unbelievably great. Please, I already, that is a phenomenal comment, and is actually, go ahead, Liz, you be the one.
Right.
Well, number one, I am not an accountant. I'm not a CPA. I'm not
right, of course. Of course.
Technically, it's decentralized. Technically, what you're saying would be correct. But, everyone has to go. I still would keep a little held back for taxes in case that came about. We don't know where this world is going in crypto and what's happening, but technically in this crypto space, decentralized, you would be making a correct statement. But it's on everybody individually how they handle that. But again, I would always hold back a little of what you think your tax liabilities might be. You don't want to come up short if something happened.
Exactly, or get yourself in any kind of legal issues.
Right.
I don't see any other questions in the chat, but I'm just going to kind of scroll through. I remember Oscar had a couple of really good questions as well. Oscar, would you like to unmic a little bit and just ask any questions that you may have, sir? If you can, Oscar. Ozzy, Ozzy, my brother. Ozzy, my brother.
Yeah, can you hear me?
Yes, sir. We sure can. I was just checking in to see it because I remember you and I had talked about Bancus as well, and I wanted to see if you had any questions, my friend.
Yeah, it was about that mortgage one. That mortgage one was about, that was my question, that the card did not have a name on it. How are they going to verify if this is in the US is a big transaction, so they're not just going to go just tapping. So even a dealer.
I'm not sure how they're going to do that. I'm not into that real estate mortgage arena, so I'm not real sure. That might be a good question for a mortgage broker. Ask them about that.
Right.
Yeah. I think it would have to be a private seller, or if that broker just accepts, crypto or whatever.
Right.
I see.
Jimmie might know more.
Yeah, I'm gonna do some more research on it. I don't have a definite answer right now, but I'll figure it out and I'll get back to you guys. All right.
Right.
Thank you.
Yep.
Thank you.
Absolutely.
All right. And Charles is asking if the Bancus card is ready and now fully functional. I think there's still some maintenance, if I'm not mistaken. Correct, Liz? Or could you expand on that?
Yes, Al, our president from Chicago, is in the air right now, flying to Mexico City to the corporate headquarters.
And so
we will be hearing from Al and the owner, Alejandro, this week on a Zoom. So we'll make sure that everyone gets that link to attend that Zoom, and we will hear the update, the final update on what's happening there. The other thing I might share, we mentioned it last week, but know that if you have a card and your friend has a card, or your daughter or mother or husband, you can transfer funds card to card without any expense.
Nice.
This takes away those Western Union fees if you are sending to a loved one out of the country, for instance.
Oh, yeah.
So it's a beautiful thing to be able to just transfer card to card without it's instant and no fee.
Wow.
Awesome.
Good.
Dion
go ahead,
saying,
honey.
I just want to say this. Dion is saying that he strongly encourages you guys to attend the Zoom that they're having today. I think it's like in like a half an hour or something. Well, like 2 o'clock my time, I think. Is that correct?
It's not today.
Okay.
Because it was in air flying.
Okay, gotcha. Okay.
Day, 2 p.m., 8 p.m. Eastern time.
Oh, that's good.
Yes.
Okay. Awesome.
They have it on Thursday? They still have it on Thursday?
Yes, Thursday.
Okay, because I know Tuesday was canceled. Okay.
Correct. But Thursday, 2 p.m., 8 p.m. Eastern time.
So as soon as he posts that one, I could just post it so everybody can get it.
Awesome.
Oh, good. Awesome.
Thank you. There was a question before, and I kind of waited because I didn't know if you were aware of this information. But John also brought up a good question, Liz, about the differences between Bancus and another company called TMX Global. Are you familiar with that company at all?
I am not. I'm sorry.
Okay. So he had asked, about them and about TMX Global doing the same thing, apparently. And he was asking for some comparison. And I told him we're not really certain. So, John, we're going to go ahead and we're going to kind of vet, because we don't like to put new information from other companies that we have not vetted and tried and tested ourselves. We want to protect our members as best as we can. So if you can just hold off on posting anything to do with TMX Global just until we at least have some time to do some research and see if it's a viable option, meaning, that, because we want to make sure you're a part of systems that are protected, that are, organized, that are together, and so forth like that. And as Dion just put in the comments, that Bancus is in 164 countries with 102,000 users. So I know the credibility of Bancus, but I can't speak on TMX, or Liz can't speak on that because we don't know that. So, yeah. So, let me check. I don't see any other questions. Jimmie went ahead and posted a link to join. And let me scan through. Is there anyone else who has any questions? Because this was such a good informational. Oh, John has his hand up. I'm sorry. John, could you go ahead and unmic, please?
Thank you so much. I'm really excited about the Bancus card and to learn more about it.
Definitely.
I wanted to find out, does Bancus card have features like Zelle or wire transfer? And also the ability to convert crypto to fiat and fiat to crypto. Does it have those features?
So when you are loading the card with the USDT, when you use the card, it converts the USDT directly to the currency of the country, the location where you are using the card. So it converts it once you load it to where you're going to use the card itself. And what was the other question? Sorry.
I think he was mentioning about Zelle and fiat and converting money to fiat.
Well, it's converting it because it's changing it from the crypto to the currency in the country where you're using the card. Does it have some sort of a conversion within it that you manually do? No.
Okay.
I think that's a game changer in itself, because a lot of times people get discouraged when they got to change the fiat to the certain currency, and then you have to do the swapping when you're within the app. This is just going to take all the thinking out of it, really. I mean,
yes.
You can be in Brazil, and you can fly to Israel, right? And then that card, you can swipe it. It's going to go directly to that currency without ever becoming centralized. Guys, you don't understand how powerful this really is. This is a real game changer. Okay, it really is. Not just for DSJ and BG Wealth, but for whatever you're doing, you're trying to save in your taxes. Be clever, like she said. Check with your CPA, but this is a game changer. You got to know what I've never seen anything like it. There's some other guys trying to do this, but like I said, I've heard horror stories. They go to other countries and they're stuck and they can't use the card. That's a nightmare. So that's the proprietary thing that they got going here. They're able to you just put the money in there and it just converts it. No heavy lifting. It's fantastic. But go ahead.
I was actually in Poland in November.
Wow.
My oldest son lives in Poland, and I used the card there. So
really?
Mean, pretty amazing to be able to know that I put USDT on the card and it went to the Polish zloty.
Really? That's awesome, man. That's awesome.
I went to the ATM machine, and it came out Zwati. So it was exciting.
Oh my
That's
gosh.
fantastic.
Yeah.
Rhonda, in the comments, we've already posted the link for you to get the card. Jimmie, can you repost that again for Rhonda, please?
Yeah, it's right here. Yeah.
And if you can, Dion, if you can put the WhatsApp group for Bancus, because there is a WhatsApp group also. We, you know, like I said, if anyone that's on here that come through Jimmie and I know how we're very careful with how we introduce our members to information.
Right.
You know, there's a lot of craziness out there, so we like to take the time to vet stuff. And so we thank you so much for your patience with us. You know, slow and steady wins the race.
That's right. That's right.
So, you know, we want to make sure we're giving you proper information, and we have more than one person that can attest to it. And as you can see, we do. So that's what really makes this a powerful opportunity. And the affiliate program. Okay. And Ozzy had a good comment. He said, with the Clarity Act passing soon, all the crypto stuff is going to get a lot easier. Yes, yes, and yes.
Rhonda's asking, she don't see how to get into the group. Quick question, Liz. Do you have to be a Bancus member to be a part of certain Bancus WhatsApp groups, or is it just or no?
Yeah. They prefer that you are a member to be part of it.
Okay.
Now, remember, you can always enroll for free. You know, you register Bancus for free, and
I got you. And then you
for your card.
So Rhonda's a mastermind member of mine. She you know, she does a lot of vetting before she decides to join things. That's why she's asking. So Rhonda, there's your answer. So just sign up for the card and then you join the group. Okay. Oh, she said she has the card. Good for you.
Yeah.
Good for you. All right.
Okay. Awesome.
I would advise anyone to not buy the card right now.
Okay.
Wait till maintenance mode. I did ask that question when they were on training, and they told everyone to hold off.
Really? Okay.
Just hold it. You sign up or whatever, but hold off until everything is fully functioning.
Which makes sense. I got you. Okay.
So for those that don't know, what you can do is, Jimmie, I think they're asking about the Bancus WhatsApp group.
All right.
And Dion, if you can post that in the chat.
Dion, please do that. Yeah, please, if you can.
Yeah, what we would suggest that you do is just what Liz said and just what Dion said. If you can go ahead and get signed up and wait to purchase the actual card. That way, you know, we can wait till this maintenance period pass, which from my understanding looks like it might be somewhere in this week into next week that we should be through with all that stuff. So let's take a look and see if there's any other questions. This has been a very informative session, and we're right on the time where we were going to
Absolutely.
It's already 1:27, if you can believe, and this has been a wealth of information. Is there anything else that I'm forgetting, honey?
I don't think so. I think we're done. We just got to give kudos. Let's stop. And y'all, listen, if Liz did a great job, put a 1 in the chat.
Yes, yes, and yes.
Because now, if I was a total stranger and I heard this conversation in passing, I would know exactly what I need to do. Okay?
Absolutely.
I really enjoyed you, Liz. We got to have you come back and do some other presentations with some other things. Are you open to that?
All right. Sure.
Okay.
Absolutely.
Right, okay.
Absolutely.
So guys, we have to stop at 1:30. So we're down to a minute and a half. So if you guys
can I add something, please?
Sure. Yes.
Can I make an announcement?
Okay.
All right. So you know we do the presentations over here, and we are doing a Zoomathon on March 29th, and we're looking for presenters to pick up 1 hour of presentation from 9 a.m. to 9 p.m. So if you are available, please contact me through the WhatsApp. We really appreciate your assistance.
Definitely.
Yes.
Definitely.
That's Queen Nicole, and the Queen. She's really, really good at what she does. But again, we're trying to build an army here, so we never have to stop presenting. Thank you, Queen, for saying that.
That's right. That's right.
I think, again, guys, you don't have to be perfect. Just be available. Okay.
Right.
Better than your ability. I've learned that. I've seen the most talented people get stuck in their own way because they're not available. They're not consistent. Wealthy people, successful people, they keep doing it over and over again until they get it. Not the person that's the most talented, okay? Because your talent can fail you one day. But if you can help us build this thing and get it where it's just so organic, where it's not reliant on one person, we can build an army much faster. So, and I respect Queen Nicole for stepping up, being the kind of woman she is to do that. All right, let's make it happen, guys. Let's go.
I was waiting. Go ahead.
In the chat, in the group a while ago, but I don't have it offhand. I think it's somewhere in in the group.
Okay, so what I'll do is I'll reach out to Rhonda directly because I'll email her as soon as you get it to me, and I'll get it to her. Okay.
All right.
We'll get that over to you, Rhonda, and anyone else that needs it. Please reach out to us by email, support@JWMIC. Am I missing any letters? CMIC.
JWCMIC. I know it's weird. JWCMIC. I'm going to put it in the chat here. One last announcement I want you guys to know. Guess what? Queen Arlene, with all the hard work she's been putting in, she put in her last person last night, and she's going to be level 3, and she's going to get that 3rd signal. So that's why we got to get this whole Bancus card thing going, because in 6 months, she's taking her husband on vacation. I've been taking her to all these vacations. It's your turn now, honey. It's your turn, all right?
I got next, right?
You got now, not next. We're not talking about future stuff.
I got now.
And if you're listening to this, guys, prophesy over your own life. You got now, but you have to have the tools to be successful, okay? Let's make it happen, all right?
I'm just waiting on Elena to do the confirmation.
Yes,
Go ahead, honey.
Yeah, I just want to say, yeah.
The app too. It's not one where you posting there. It's just one for information. You don't post or anything.
Oh, okay. You mean it with WhatsApp? You mean?
Yeah. For the Bancus WhatsApp.
Don't
it's
worry
not
about
one anything. It's just where you just get information.
Okay, so basically, we just want Rhonda to have all the information that she needs. She's like that. She wants all the information she can to get access. So when you get it, just give it to me, okay?
All right.
All righty, fam.
All right,
honey.
Liz, I'm going to call you as soon as this is over. I got to talk to you about some other stuff, okay?
Okay.
All right, guys. All right, as I always say, I'll see y'all at the top on the next video. I'm out. Bye-bye.
All right. Have a blessed one, everybody.
Okay,
Thank
guys.
you, Cassandra. Thank you.
Bye,
family.
everyone.
Shalom. Bye-bye.
Bye, Nicole. Bye, shalom, everybody.
You guys are awesome. Bye-bye. I wanted to minister to you, and I hope you got something out of this, okay? Peace and blessings. And as I always say, I'm going to see y'all where? At the top up here, because we're going to get there together. Shalom, family. Bye-bye.